Hey everyone, talking about Sadonaso by Nasomatto, released in 2023. The notes in this are mystery notes. As typical with Nasomatto, they do some big description of like, it's this, it's whatever come to life, and the mystery of how this feels. It's too kind of meaningless and vague to even repeat here. But yeah, let's get to this end. So Nasomatto makes some very interesting fragrances, and yeah, just really fascinating and nice, but they're not always ones that I actively like the smell of, even when I'm impressed at the quality and creativity. With this, though, there's actually something that I really find kind of compelling and addictive about it. It is definitely not for everyone, though. It kind of reminds me of something that Filippo Sorcinelli would do. To me, it's like a dry woods with kind of like a latex style leather accord, sort of resinous, benzoin, lightly honeyed vibe, animalic musk, but not in a cloying way. Like that might sound like it's this really thick mess, but it's not. It's almost like all of that is coming through a filter. Like it's like the sweat of someone who was wearing that fragrance earlier. I also get this sort of like slight sweet incense vibe in the background, almost like a dusty quality to it as well. It kind of almost reminds me of maybe this is a very specific reference, but one of those alternative or goth clothing stores with a combination of the sort of leather, latex, and dust vibes, and then with almost like a little bit of sweet incense in the background. But yeah, I actually really like this. It's not something I would wear, especially it gets by the dry down, it gets a little bit sharp. I don't want to say smells like piss, but it's like a little bit more acrid in that direction. I think maybe kind of with the way that the honey adds in with some of the to balance the other notes, but I do like this in general, and I will link in the description. Also, they have a trailer for it. It's very much not safe for work, but it's very. I mean, you could say it's very try hard in terms of how explicit it is and what it's going for, but I actually think it's really creative, and I love the way it kind of ends with how it shows what the fragrance turns into or whatever. I think it's fun, but yeah, Unisex, 185 for a 30 milliliter. 215 for the special phallic cap edition, which is limited edition. So if you want to pay, what is that, $30 extra to get a phallic cap on it, you can do that before they sell out. Good longevity. The projection of this is even more than most fragrances, highly dependent on skin chemistry. Some people really get really low projection. Some people get like really good projection on this. So skin chemistry can always make a difference with that, but this is one of the more dramatic examples I've seen of it really kind of differing there. So yeah, again, this is not for everyone, but I do think it's very interesting, and for that reason alone, maybe even worth sampling, and I will link in the description where you can check it out.